Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello viewers, welcome back to those who have seen my previous videos, and welcome also to those that are new to my videos. Our starting point today is the railway station, and as you can see at the back, that is Beacon Hill, where we were in the previous videos. So I think the railway station is always a good starting point, especially Halifax's, because quite a number of buildings of interest and other things are close by to Halifax railway station. Starting off with, as you can see, there's some stairs leading to our very famous Eureka Children's Museum. So that's a good starting point if you have children and you're going to come on the railways, and it's right next to the railway station. Okay, so as you can see all around us, a lot of Victorian buildings. As I said, straight ahead there is Square Chapel. So I'm actually going to walk to the end of the road and then show you the other things, because they are like I said, within walking distance. So ahead of you is Horton Street. Okay, so that sort of almost goes to the end of town, but of course halfway, if you turn right, is the Peace Hall. So the building we see here, Furniture City, is a very famous building. Of course, it used to be a mill at one time, but has had various occupants. So next to the Imperial Crown Hotel, you can see the red brick building, which is Square Chapel. So that side of the road, as I quickly turn back, is called Church Street, and that goes towards the football ground, Skirkett Green, and further beyond, of course, is the other areas, Elland and Huddersfield. So panning back again, so this side is really of more interest. Unfortunately, a number of these buildings are now empty, because this area is going to be pedestrianised. But if you look at the path down there, that is actually the path towards the Halifax Minster. Okay, so sorry, just coming back again, because that is a terrific view of the church, which no longer exists, and Square Chapel, which hopefully will be back to its former glory when all this ends. So if I keep walking, this road is now called Winding Road, and like I say, if we keep looking on the left hand side, we have our new library. Okay, so if we look at the sign posting here, as you can see, this is the sign posted for Eureka. If you were to want to park there, and ahead it's telling us the Dean Clough Mills, which of course were the mills that the Crossley family founded, and it's again talking about the Halifax Minster in that direction as well. So quite a few places of interest. So you have Square Chapel, we have the library, and the one that I particularly like is the Industrial Museum, which is further on. Okay, so as you can see, there's a car park further on, which is very useful if you would like to go into the town centre. It is a pay car park, unfortunately, very little free car parking nowadays in Halifax. So hopefully I am going to try and go to the Industrial Museum, but of course, like all other places, its opening hours are now very, very limited. So as you can see, this building had a fire and got damaged. No doubt is due for demolition when the pedestrianisation comes into effect. Okay, so I think that's as far as I'm going to go on this side. I am going to go further because this of course leads to the Minster. So once again, if you look in the background, we've got the Beacon Hill. That isn't actually the beacon, I think that is a telephone mast, which I think is what they call them. It's as you can see, it's a very short walk to these places, so I think coming by train is a much better idea than coming by car, which, you know, like most places, it's very difficult. Okay, so as you can see in the background is the Minster, and that's where we will go. So over there is the entrance to the car park of Eureka. Okay, so right next to the Minster, of course, is a Ring of Bells, a drinking place. So as you can see in the background, we have our wonderful Minster. So I'm just going to go to the end of this road, and then I think we will call it a day there. So very, very famous Minster, again used in many, many films, and of course it is fully functional, so still services held if you want to come and see those in your times. And of course it's got the graveyards of famous Victorians. There we go, such as Miss Lister. Okay, so walking wise, this street is called Upper Kergate. So I can't see the graveyards, no doubt they're back, but that's for another occasion. So the main entrance is here. Oh, what a wonderful tower. Okay, so I'm not going to go in today because I don't know whether I'll be allowed. I think you do have to have permission. But the other thing I wanted to show you is that at the bottom of this is of course a little shopping centre where Matalan is located. Okay, as you can see on here, it is free entry, but I know that there are sort of restrictions inside, so I think I'll come back another day for those. So that is it for this video, people. So keep safe, keep well. So my Urdu is not that strong, but I will say Allah Hafiz to my brethrens. Allah Hafiz, and दुआ में याद रखना, अपना ख्याल रखना. Allah Hafiz.